You don't have to be anything you don't want to be. See, I was in a car with one of my friends. She does a lot of social media stuff as well, and she sat in there and just started crying, talking about her emotions and how she feels and how she's not able to fully express who she is, and that it's tiring to try to be a certain way on social media. It's like she everybody's looking at her to be happy, to be positive, to be good, to always know what's going on. But that load is more internal. It's more of the way that we're thinking. Because I explain to her more and more nowadays, we need people who show their emotions, who show their feeling, who show their downs, who show that they don't have everything together, who show that they're just human. Because aren't we all? Isn't that what we're all looking for? That some days we have all, it's like as if everything magically happened in the world and everything has come together, and some days it feels like everything has just been torn apart. But to share the good things is phenomenal, and I'm not taking away from that. But also to share the things that have been happening, the things that haven't been working your way, the things that have been testing you, the things that have been challenging you. I think that is such a strong and important thing to share with everybody, because we all have those days. And as we go on to these social media platforms and we scroll and we see that this person's doing well and this person has it together and this is how it is, it's like, man, it can sink you into this world of what's wrong with me, what's my worth, what's my value, what's the point of even continuing. It brings out all these thoughts and emotions, and the worst part of it is the thought that I'm alone, when that is the furthest thing from the truth. None of us are alone. We are sharing so much together. We are all going through so much together. It doesn't matter who you are, from the top-notch celebrity to a homeless person on the street. We all share the same thoughts and the same feelings. We all share so much in common. They might come in different ways. They might present themselves in different ways. But man, we all have to deal with things in our own ways. And one of the ways that we need to deal with is know that you don't have to be anything you don't want to be. If you're on social media, if you're on TV, let's go back. If you're on social media and you're creating a persona, and eventually you get tired of that persona, then you don't owe it to anybody to stay the same. Change. Be yourself. Be whatever you want to do. Create the life that you want to create. Don't think that you must continue to stay a certain way. That's not right. That's like sacrificing yourself for the things that you think other people think that you think they need. It's like you think other people need you to be a certain way, so you're pretending to be a way that you're not supposed to be, even though the people that really need you to be you, you're not being yourself for. And it's a game. It's a mind game. It's sharing the fact that, in all honesty, man, holding on to an idea of who we think we have to be to appease and to make other people happy is not the way it needs to go. Because the ones that might need you to be that way might not be the ones that you need to have in your life, and they might be the ones that are in the way. In the way of what? In the way of you being you. In the way of you respecting you, loving yourself, appreciating yourself. There's so much power that comes when we take the time to just honor ourselves, to be who we want, and to understand something so simple, that we don't owe anybody anything. That I have the right to change. That's my God-given gift. That any moment and any time in this life that I can change, I will change, because that's the one constant that happens in this world. So if you're feeling tired and you're just sick of being a certain way, then take it as a sign that it's time for a change. Take it for a sign that you gotta ask yourself questions, and you can start to change it up and be a certain, and be the way that you want, the way that's going to give you energy, the way that's going to fulfill yourself, the way that's just going to help you truly get in touch with what it is that you want to be. Break free of the persona, because the persona is just like being an actor on television, and start to embrace who you are, how you feel. And the thing is, when we share straight from our hearts and we're so real, that's what makes the biggest impact. Not so much on other people's lives. Yes, it will, but more on our own. Because one of my favorite sayings of all time is, truth, our truth, is what will set us free.